Alone in the Dark has just been released on special edition Blu-ray from Scream Factory. This was my first viewing of the 1982 horror flick, but it's been on my radar for years now.
Anything can happen when you're alone in the dark.
Are you afraid of the dark? Sometimes.
The film has developed a bit of a cult following over the years, and my expectations were high going in. So, were they met? Well, let's find out. Alone in the Dark is about a group of inmates who escape from a mental hospital during a city-wide blackout. They set their sights on a new doctor, played by Dwight Schultz of Star Trek The Next Generation and A-Team fame, and plan to murder him after their escape. Now, most 80s slasher movies have one psychopath offing people, but this one has 4, and 2 of them are played by legendary actors. We've got Martin Landau and Jack Palance here. Oh, and Fatty is played by none other than Dynamo himself from the Arnold Schwarzenegger classic, The Running Man.
Thought it was pretty funny out there on the zone. What's the matter now, bitch? Why aren't you laughing?
Because there's nothing funny about a dickless moron with a battery up his ass.
Classic. Now, the 4th psycho of the bunch is known as the Bleeder, and he hides his face throughout most of the movie. He gets nosebleeds after murdering people, and at one point dons a hockey mask. Now, this movie came out the same year as Friday the 13th Part 3, where Jason first donned his famous hockey mask. Production-wise, this film was made before Friday 3, so it is pretty interesting that this movie included a hockey mask killer first. Oh, and check out this line.
Where do you live?
In Springwood.
Springwood is the fictional town Freddy Krueger is from, but this film was actually made 2 years before Nightmare on Elm Street. Now, the director of this movie, Jack Shoulder, would eventually helm Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2, which is the first time Freddy's town is given a name. It's pretty cool that he used Springwood here first. The truly impressive cast includes Dr. Loomis himself, Donald Pleasance. He plays the doctor in charge of the mental hospital, and he's about as nutty as his patients. It's mentioned early on that the security system keeping the most dangerous inmates contained relies solely on electricity. Now, it seems like a good system, but they probably should have invested in an emergency generator. Anyway, when the power goes out, the psychos are unleashed on society. But look what else happens when the power goes out. The supposedly sane people go crazy and start looting and rioting. When the psychos join them, they fit right in. I really love this entire aspect of the film, where the lines blur between sane and insane. But at the end of the day, this is still an 80s slasher movie, and it's a damn good one. We have an excellent cast, some great gore effects, and some truly suspenseful scenes, including an amazing jump scare from the legendary Tom Savini, which I won't spoil here. So, any issues? Well, the pacing did lag a bit at times, but nothing major. Also, I kinda wish the film had taken place over a single night of terror after the escape, rather than occurring over a few days. There's also a character that has his ear chopped off, and then his fate is never revealed. It's insinuated that he's killed, but I guess I just kinda wanted to actually see it. But I'm just nitpicking. This was a great film. It ended up being a little different than I expected, but I was pleasantly surprised. Scream Factory has included a new 2K scan of the inner positive, and the results are excellent. The print is nice and clean, and the movie looks fantastic on my 75-inch 4K TV. Special features are plentiful and include a brand new, nearly 40-minute interview with director Jack Shoulder. He goes over every aspect of the film and gives some great information. We've also got a new 10-minute interview with the famous band featured in the movie, and a brand new 12-minute location feature. Also new to this release is a commentary track by genre critic Justin Kurzweil and film historian Amanda Reyes. This release also ports over all the features from the old 2005 DVD release, which includes an interview with actress Carol Levy, another interview with the band, a director commentary, and trailers and still gallery. Scream has included some awesome new cover art. We also get reversible art with the classic original poster. I really love both. This is yet another fantastic release from Scream Factory. We've got a nice collection of new and old special features, and the film itself is a ton of fun. Highly recommended.